Hey guys, what's up? My name is Matt. I am the owner of Soulless Photography, and today I wanted to bring a video that I've been wanting to do for a while now. Been thinking about doing it for a long time, just never got around to it. So finally decided to sit down and get this video going. So I wanted to talk about getting started in paintball photography. I haven't seen a lot of videos made on this. I've seen a good amount of people asking about it, how other photographers got started. So I wanted to give you my personal take on getting started in paintball photography. Just some tips and stuff that I found that has really helped me get to where I am after a year and a half of doing this. First things first, getting into photography for the wrong, paintball photography for the wrong reasons. If you're getting into it for the money, I can tell you there's not that much in it, especially starting off. I shot for free for a good 6 months, 6 to 8 months I think, maybe a little less than that. Until I started getting paid. There is money in it, but it's not a ton. It's enough to maybe get new gear, pay for travel expenses, get some higher end camera equipment, but don't go into it thinking you're going to make money right away. There's a lot of competition out there, especially depending on what area you're in. Right off the bat, you're going to have people that have really nice gear and have been doing it for a lot longer than you. So go into it expecting not to make money right away. Some of the things you will need, you're gonna need money. So you're not gonna make any in the beginning, but you're definitely gonna need it when you start off. Mainly just to get all the gear you need. You're gonna need a decent camera. You're not gonna, you don't need a Canon 7D Mark II and a Canon L lens to start off. I started off with a point and shoot for $200 from Best Buy, and I started off just fine. Were they great? Looking back on them now, no. My pictures were horrible. And just watching other photographers and looking at their work, I learned through that how to correct my work and how to get better at it. So you're definitely going to need anything that can really take a decent quality picture. It's most likely only going up on Facebook anyway, and people are going to be looking at them on their phones. So you don't need to worry about getting a super high-end camera right when you start off. You'll work your way up to a better camera. Once you have the gear, start getting out there. Start going to the field. Start taking pictures. Ask some field owners if you can go shoot at their leagues. Start getting out there. Start talking to people. Talk to teams. Talk to the owners. Just like the players, you're going to need practice. It's going to take a while to start getting those shots you really want. You're not going to get amazing shots in the very beginning. I think about 4 months into it, I started getting shots that I really, really liked, that I thought would compare to other photographers that I saw at the time. So one thing that I wish somebody told me when I first started out was getting down to a player's level when you're shooting. So basically what that means is if you're shooting snake side, lay down on the side of the snake. Get down to where the player's going to be. You'll get some really cool frame shots as compared to standing up looking down on them. It took me a while to learn that, you would get really good shots doing that, or at least better shots doing that. Laying down just gives you you get much more in the background. You get some really cool looking shots, especially when players are diving. And a good example of this is, so if you're laying down in snake one and you're looking towards the start box and there's a photographer behind you standing up, you're going to be able to get a better shot because when he dives, you're going to be able to get right under where he is, and you'll be able to get everything from the ground to him in the air and everything in the background. And then the guy behind you standing up is going to get everything from pretty much the player down. Another thing that really helped me was watching other photographers and how they shoot. When I started, I was lucky enough to have a couple photographers in my field. Streamline Images was one of them. I watched him a lot when I first started out. Noticed how he got ready to get the shots he wanted, where he stood, when he laid down, how he got out of people's way, how he got out of the lanes. So stuff like that. And even watching YouTube videos from tournaments, I watched how the media in those videos would position themselves, cover themselves, whether you're doing video or pictures. Practice is the most important thing that you can do. Just like the players, you're gonna need it. You're not gonna be great right away. If you are, good for you. You're one of the few that are. But I know for me, it took a long time before I got to where I wanted to be, where I thought I was decent. Get out to the fields as much as you can. Whether it's scenario or speedball, just shoot something. It's gonna take a while. But the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. Like I said in the beginning, shoot for free. I know it sounds kind of shitty in the beginning, spending, if you do spend all the money on the equipment, you know, you want to make it back, but you're gonna have to get your name out there. You can't just start posting up saying you're going to a tournament and charging people and nobody even knows what your name is. You definitely have to get a good amount of shots to at least present a portfolio of some sort to the players. You don't need to shoot for free for, you know, as long as I did. Like I said, I think 6 or 8 months. You can shoot for free for 3 months and then start charging if you want, but you got to make sure that your shots are up to par with at least the other media around you. Even if they're not, you know, if you get good shots, then people will probably pay you for it. When you do start charging people, you want to start lower than the other media around you. I found this to be really helpful. I definitely didn't charge anywhere near what the other media around me was charging, just because I knew my stuff wasn't as good as them. I knew I would really have to work up to where they were at that point. I didn't tell the players they were getting the best bang for their buck, because they probably, at that time they weren't when I started. They were getting the best that I could give them, but there were definitely other people that could have gave them better shots. But I made sure to make it up to them by not charging as much. So when certain photographers were charging 100 for, let's say 150 photos from a tournament, I was charging $60 and guaranteeing them 100. So it's stuff like that that really helps out in the beginning. Once you get up to where you feel you can charge players, and if you know other media, talk to them, ask them what they think. Send them, you know, don't be annoying, but ask them, send them a shot, say, hey, what do you think? What can I improve on? Most of the time, most of us will answer you. I'll critique your shot, let you know what I think you can improve on and stuff like that. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.